Hey y'all, so this is a different kind of video for this channel. On my Instagram the other day, I was on my stories and I talked a little bit about my New Year's resolutions, which are self-improvement and self-care. And one of the things I've been doing is revamping my skincare routine, and I did a poll and I asked if y'all would want to see my updated skincare routine on the vlog channel, and everyone said yes. So I was like, all right, I will make a video. Today I am showing y'all my updated skincare routine. Just a little disclaimer, I'm not a professional, I'm not a beauty guru, so obviously there are things I'm still learning about, and there are definitely still products that I'd like to switch out, but this is what it is for now. I've already got my hair pulled back and everything because I've already washed my face, and I use the Rodan & Field Redefine Daily Cleansing Mask. They have a Redefine line, so you could use it as your entire skincare routine, but I found that I'm not really someone who's like a one skincare line fits all kind of person. So like one of the products might work for me, but like some of the other ones might not. So that's kind of how I've always been. So I use that product, but I don't use any of the other ones from that line. The next thing I do is something new that I've started doing, and it might seem weird, but I've watched a lot of videos and I've read a lot of articles that said this is something really good to do in the mornings, and I also do it at night too. I'm gonna tell y'all like which things I do at night along with my morning routine. This is my morning routine. The next thing I do is this ice ball massager. This stays in the freezer, so it's like frozen. I just roll it like all over my face and on my neck too. But it's really good to help with like any puffiness and like water retention in your face. And I really concentrate on the areas where I have water retention, which is a lot of times on like my cheeks and along my jawline. I get a lot of water retention in those areas, so I concentrate on there usually. But it's also just a great way to like wake up, because it really just is refreshing. And I mean, putting cold water on your face is definitely gonna wake you up, so using an ice ball massager will wake you up. But at night, surprisingly, it doesn't have that effect on me. It's just more relaxing than anything. And there's some really expensive ones, but this one is affordable, and it's literally made like the same way, like the exact same way. And I absolutely love it. I'll link it down below if y'all want to check it out. It's affordable and I absolutely love it. It has been one of the best things that I've added to my routine. I just kind of roll this until my face feels frozen, basically. Mainly my cheeks and like jawline feel frozen. While that dries, I will usually, obviously like it doesn't take long to dry, but while it dries, I will usually take my vitamins. So I'll show y'all what I take. I take a multivitamin. It's just a regular multivitamin for women. Vitamin D, and it's plus fruit and vegetable blend. Collagen with vitamin C, and a super vitamin B complex. So those are my vitamins I take. I also take my medication for epilepsy, obviously. If I've taken that and my face is still kind of like drying a bit, I will move on and do my body lotion, and I use this Dr. Teal's body lotion coconut oil. And I love this so much. I'm a big fan of coconut oil just because I love the smell of coconut. I've actually already put my body lotion on today, so yeah. My face feels dry now, so I can move on to my next step, which is toner. I use the Burt's Bees Brightening Refining Tonic, and I'm actually wanting to find something different than this. I do like it, but I'm just not big on the scent. It's a, like, it has daisy extract in it, and I'm like a big fan of rose water and the scent of like rose, and I really prefer that. So if anyone has recommendations, let me know. I don't use cotton rounds because I just find that they're kind of wasteful. They tend to soak up a lot of the product, and they're not super soft on your face, and they're also not great for the environment. I just put it on my hands and just kind of dab it all over my face. And then of course that takes time to dry too. And while that's drying, I drink some of my green drink. It's cucumber juice mixed with like a whole lot of other greens, like kale and everything. It's juice, not like a smoothie drink. I'll put the brand that I use down below. It does not taste good. It tastes like I'm like drinking cucumbers and just a whole lot of other greens, basically. My face feels nice and dry. In the evenings, I use makeup remover wipes before I wash my face. I want to figure out something different I can do, because those are also bad for the environment. They're not super good for your face either. So if someone has recommendations, please let me know. Next, I do something super important for just anyone, but definitely if you live in the Sunshine State, my sunscreen, and it is the Neutrogena Age Shield Sunscreen SPF 110. I obviously only do it in the morning. I mean, I'm not going out in the sun at night. So that would be silly to put it on before bed. It's oil-free, which is great with a sunscreen, and I kind of do a section of my face at a time just to make sure I get everything covered, because I don't want to miss any spots. In Florida, when you go out in the sun, it's like the sun is just like beating down on your skin. And anytime you put a product on your neck, you always want to go up and not down. You don't want to pull on that skin, because the skin on your neck is thinner than the rest of your like face skin. That sounded weird. Face skin. And I definitely am like lighter on my neck too, but I go all the way down to my collarbone. So after my sunscreen, I do eye cream, and I use Neutrogena Hydro Boost gel cream. Sometimes I will use this Marcelle Hydro C eye contour because it has caffeine in it, and I just noticed it tends to help if I haven't had very much sleep, which I do have trouble sleeping, but last night I got plenty of sleep, so I can use this. And I just use a tiny bit and just put it all around my eye. I used to work at a spa, and one of the facialists told me that, one, you always want to dab around your eye for eye cream and not rub, because that skin, obviously, you don't want to pull on that. And then also, your ring finger will always have the like least amount of pressure, so that's what you want to use to put that cream on. That's what I always use to put eye cream on. I actually never had a skin routine until I started working at a spa, and that's when I kind of learned a little bit more about skincare, but I still didn't really do a whole lot. And once I have that on, I put on the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Anti-Wrinkle Cream with SPF 15, another SPF. I feel like you can never have like too much SPF. I definitely don't do as much of this one because it spreads a lot thinner. I feel like with this one, you just need like a really thin coat. And it might seem like a lot of moisturizer, but I have combination skin. I get a little more like oily in my T-zone, but down here where I break out, it gets really dry. And I've actually read that breaking out right here can be like stress related and also related to what you eat. Part of like my next self-care and self-improvement steps are gonna be being a little bit more mindful of what I eat and just what I'm putting into my body, which is why I've added this green juice into my routine. So at night, instead of doing that one, I do a Neutrogena Anti-Wrinkle Deep Wrinkle Night Moisturizer. Next is another moisturizer. It's a Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair Moisturizer with SPF 30. And this one is another one that I do kind of section by section. And I always try not to pull on my skin too much. I want to make sure like everything gets in there, obviously, but I don't want to pull on my skin too much. And then, like I said, go all the way down to the collarbone, but go up. At night, I will also add in a serum. I don't do it during the day because I've found that it makes my skin get a little more oily. So I do it at night, and I do a hydrating serum from Air Repair. It's a protect and prevent, and it seems to help my skin kind of recover from being in the sun. Like if I've been in the sun a whole lot that day, it really helps recover from being out there. So after doing that, I will grab my rose quartz roller, which it's just like naturally cool. I don't have to put it in the fridge or anything. I will just roll all over my face to just kind of work all the product in, and you don't have to put like any pressure, and it just feels really good too. And then I use the smaller side around my eyes, and I literally use zero pressure there. I just roll, and I'll go up here too. And I always wash this with a gentle soap afterwards. I'll do that off camera right quick. The next thing I do is use a lip scrubber, and I lightly wet it with like warm water. I'll just go in just for a tiny bit, not for a long time, and lightly scrub. And then once I'm done, I use this other side to kind of like get that skin, if I've like scrubbed any skin, like dead skin off, I use this to kind of just get it off there. It also just kind of like gets the blood flowing like to your lips and clumps everything up. And I also wash this with a gentle soap. I do the lip scrub morning and night, but sometimes instead of doing that, I will do this lip microdermabrasion. And this is from Rodan & Fields. I don't think that they make this anymore. I like bought a whole bunch of them and saved them up, and I don't think they make them anymore. But after I do my lip scrub, I will put on this Clarins Instant Light Lip Comfort Oil. And you don't need much. I just swipe on the bottom and rub together, and that will like soak in over time. And then during the day, I'll wear this EOS, is that how you say that? Lip balm. And I usually always wear a lip balm underneath whatever lipstick I'm wearing, like if I'm going to wear lipstick. And that is it for my skincare routine. Right before I go to bed, I will also put on some essential oils to help me sleep, because like I've mentioned, I have a lot of trouble sleeping sometimes. I'll put on this Goodnight Essential Oil Blend. It's a roll-on from Eden's Garden. I put it on right here, and on my wrists. And then I also use the Serenity Blend from doTERRA, and that goes on the bottom of my feet and right on my toe. Using those has surprisingly helped me sleep a whole lot. I've never been like a big essential oils person, but I was very surprised at how much it has helped me sleep. Like I said, if y'all have any tips for skincare, like any other tools, because I'm like a big fan of like the skincare tools now. I've never incorporated those into my routine, but I'm loving them. And any products, especially for removing makeup, because I'd like to stop using the wipes, and maybe a different toner too. So yeah, just let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I will see y'all in the next vlog. Bye.